What is up, guys? Denver Nuggets fans who back here again, here to give you guys my game recap for the Nuggets 130-102 win over the Miami Heat. This past Thursday, I was actually there at the game, went with one of my good friends, had a great time. It was a great atmosphere. Obviously a big game with the Heat in town for their only time this season in Denver. So I was happy to be there, happy to watch my Nuggets get a big win over a really great team. Even though LeBron didn't play, it did take away a little bit from the experience and win, but regardless, we still got an impressive W over one of the better teams in the NBA and in the league. We moved to 22-16 with this win and 17-4 at home this year with this win over the Miami Heat. Nuggets shot 53% from the field in this game, 48% from the three-point line, and 77% from the free throw line. Overall, just a really solid shooting night for the Nuggets. Did a great job of hitting the three-point shot. Heat, on the other hand, had a pretty solid shooting night. They were 46% from the field, 43% from the three-point line, but only 57% from the free throw line. They missed quite a bit of free throws. Dwayne Wade did not have a good shooting night in general, especially from the free throw line. That obviously hurt them a little bit in this game. Now getting into some of the good things the Nuggets did in this game. First and foremost, Nuggets really played as a team offensively in this game, had 31 assists as a team in this game, did a great job of sharing the ball, not playing selfishly on the offensive end, not playing one-on-one offense. Really utilized great ball movement, which really helped us break the Heat's zone defense in this game and really set up that open three-point shot, which is why we shot such a great percentage from the three-point line, was due to our great ball movement. We were able to make that extra pass to the open man because of the Heat's zone defense, whether it be in the corner for the wide open three or just for a wide open shot along the perimeter, and we did a good job of taking advantage of the Heat's zone defense with our 31 assists here. Did a great job of sharing the ball here. Only had 9 turnovers on the offensive end. Did a great job in this game of taking care of the ball. Obviously, you don't want to turn the ball over against a very sound defensive team like the Miami Heat, and I thought we did a great job here of taking care of the ball, something we haven't done very well this year consistently. Had 50 rebounds, did a great job on the glass. Got to give credit to our front court guys like Nene, Kmart, Melvin Ely, Al Harrington. All those guys had very good rebounding games, and it really showed. We were able to really dominate the glass in this game. Had 50 points in the paint, did a great job of getting into the interior of the Miami Heat's defense, getting out on the break, getting into that painted area, and getting high percentage shots, easy layups and dunks at the rim. Had 14 fast break points. That really was all caused by Ty Lawson. Did a great job of capitalizing on the Miami Heat's turnovers in this game and really turning it into easy buckets on the break, and I thought it really helped our transition offense in this game. Mainly one of the biggest keys why we won this game, we were able to outscore the Miami Heat 72-45 in that second and third quarter. Did a great job of just going on a huge run from that second to third quarter. Like I said, outscored the Heat 72-45, played really sound defense, and our offensive execution was the best it's maybe been this season. After coming off a great offensive game for us against the Suns, we almost matched that here against the Miami Heat, and we only allowed 5 fast break points from the Miami Heat in this game. Miami's a team that likes to get on the break in their transition offense, and we did a great job of keeping them out of their transition offense and not allowing them to get on the break, obviously with them only scoring 5 fast break points in this game. We did only a couple bad things in this game. We allowed 12 offensive rebounds. Once again, offensive rebounding has been a big issue for the Nuggets this year, whether it be us getting offensive rebounds or us allowing opposing teams to get offensive rebounds. And once again, we allowed another team to get double-digit offensive rebounds on us, and that leads to second chance possessions, second chance point opportunities, and sometimes leads to second chance points, which you don't want to see from your team defensively. So something we got to improve, our box outs, really sticking with our individual man and boxing that guy out, not just staring at the shot and hoping someone else gets the rebound. That's something we got to improve on as a team, definitely in our box outs and our rebounding in general. Smith led the way. He had an amazing game off the bench, 28 points, 7 rebounds for J.R. Smith in this game, shot 10 of 17 from the field and an outstanding 8 of 14 from the three-point line. He was just filling it from the three-point line in this game, and when JR gives us that type of lift off the bench, he can hit the three-point shot like he was in this game, and he did a great job attacking the basket as well in this game. But when he can score 28 points off the bench and he fills it like he was filling it from the three-point line in this game, we're really a dangerous team, and it just really gives us a huge lift off the bench, and JR just had a great game. Him and Ty Lawson really led that second unit. And like I said, 28.7 boards from JR off the bench, shooting 10 of 17 from the field, very efficient for him, and 8 of 14 from the three-point line is very good. Don't like seeing him take the 14 three-point shots. Obviously, some of those shots were bad shot selections, but he hit 8 of them. But he had a great game, did a great job on the glass as well at the 7 rebounds, and almost having 30 points off the bench with this 28 off the bench. That's what we need out of JR, and it was just a great effort and great game by him. Carmelo had a pretty solid game, 21 points from Melo, had 5 rebounds as well to go along with 4 assists, shot 8 of 17 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. I'd like to see Melo get a couple more rebounds, do a better job on the glass, be a little more aggressive offensively. Thought he settled for the jump shot a little too much in this game, but he still had 21 points, was very productive. Only got to the free throw line those 6 times. Like I said, would like to see Melo be more aggressive offensively, and only the 5 rebounds. Melo's a guy that easily can get 8 to 10 rebounds a game. That's why he averages about 8 rebounds a game. So I'd like to see a better effort from him on the glass. But I love the 4 assists. I thought he did a great job of sharing the ball. Well, at 21 points, but would just like to see him be a little more aggressive offensively and do a better job on the glass. Nene, I thought had a phenomenal game. 17 points, 9 rebounds from Nene. 6 of 7 from the field was Nene, and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. A great efficient game here from Nene to have the 17 points, 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. That just shows you the high level that Nene's playing at this year, to be that efficient, to score 17 points on only 7 shot attempts, to make 6 out of those 7 shot attempts. And it's just another case why I wish this guy was a little more aggressive offensively. If Nene was able to take 10 to 12 shots a game, he can literally average 22, 24 points a game. But he's just one of those guys, he kind of tapers off throughout the duration of the game offensively, and is just not selfish enough to demand the ball enough to average that 22 to 24 points, but still has 17 points only on 7 shots, only got to the free throw line 5 times and still had that many points. I mean, very, very efficient performance by Nene. Hope he continues to hover around that 17, 18 points a game, 9, 10 rebounds a game, because when he does that, we're really hard offense to stop. Wildcard players for the Nuggets, I think it's got to go to Aaron Aflalo and Ty Lawson. They both combined for 27 points off the bench. They both combined for 8 assists as well off the bench. Aflalo had 4 rebounds. Lawson had 3 steals individually. Aflalo shot 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Did a great job offensively of attacking the basket as well as hitting that three-point shot. He was big from the three-point line in this game for us, and I thought his defense on Dwayne Wade was awesome. And Ty Lawson, on the other hand, like I said, when he's just one of those guys that has the rare ability to come off the bench and really change the tempo and pace of a game, and I thought he did that very well here against the Miami Heat, and had 13 points off the bench of his own. Shot 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. Had a great series, if you will, through the duration of the game. It was actually on a fast break layup. He took it right in. I believe it was at Chris Bosh. Put it layup right in at Chris Bosh. Ty Lawson's done a great job this year of being a better finisher at the rim, but he put that layup right on Chris Bosh, and then he actually stole the inbounds pass, missed the layup, got his own rebound, and then kicked it out to JR for an open 3. I mean, the guy just plays with immense effort. So does Aflalo. That's what I love about these guys. They give us 2 more weapons off the bench. They play with immense effort and energy. In Ty Lawson's case, just the way he really gets our transition offense going, and the way he gets us out on the break is awesome. And Aflalo, he's just been so efficient this year in all aspects of the game, and his offense has improved immensely this year, and his defense, once again, you can't say enough about his defense on Dwayne Wade in this game. For the Miami Heat, Chris Bosh led the way. He had 24.6 rebounds, shot 9 of 17 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Chris Bosh was pretty good in this game. I thought he did a great job of putting the Heat on his back early on, really kept them in the game. He took advantage of a couple lapses in our defense, but I thought he played well. I thought Kenyon forced him into some tough shots, but Bosh was able to make them, and he played really well, man. You got to give Bosh credit. He did a great job of really giving the Heat for a while there a go-to guy on the offensive end when Dwayne Wade was struggling. Kept him in the game for a while, but we just pulled away in that second quarter. And he was forcing into some tough shots. Kenny Martin's defense was very physical on Chris Bosh in the post, but Bosh made him. Dwayne Wade had a decent game from the Heat. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Aflalo basically outperformed Dwayne Wade in this game, which is saying something. Wade was only 7 of 19 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, and a surprise surprising 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Once again, Aaron Aflalo's defense was phenomenal, and Dwayne Wade really didn't allow Dwayne Wade for the most part to get to the basket. He forced Dwayne Wade to become a jump shooter and forced him into a lot of tough fadeaway shots and a lot of contested shots. So Aflalo, there's all the credit in the world. He did a great job of attacking Wade offensively and scoring on him and basically keeping up with him and outperforming him offensively, and then containing him from a defensive standpoint and forced him into a lot of tough shots in this game. And the wild card player for the Heat's got to be LeBron James because he did not play. Obviously, the Heat struggled immensely without LeBron James in the lineup. I was hoping that LeBron would play because I would have loved to have said we beat the Heat with LeBron. It would have made the win a little more meaningful, but a win's still a win. Regardless, the Heat are a good team without LeBron. I mean, they still have Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. They still have Mike Miller, who's a pretty solid player, but he didn't play well, obviously. And I mean, Eddie House, Mario Chalmers, they gave him some pretty nice lifts off the bench. James Jones hit a couple nice three-point shots. So, in my opinion, the injury to LeBron isn't an excuse. I mean, we haven't had Carmelo for 7 or 8 games this year, and we've won 3 or 4 without him. And even when Carmelo has played in some games this year, he really has struggled offensively, in 2 or 3 games, and we've came out in those 2 or 3 games with a win. So, to me, an injury is not an excuse for Heat fan to say the reason they lost because they didn't have LeBron. Obviously, it affected the game, and that's why I had LeBron as my wild card player for the Heat because he did not play, and it obviously affected him. But LeBron this year has averaged 25 points per game. He had that 25 points that the Heat scored, and we still beat the Heat by 3 points. So, regardless, it's a great win over the Miami Heat. They're a phenomenal team. I have the utmost respect for LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. I think those 3 guys get so much unwarranted criticism, and ultimately, I think those 3 guys made the right decision this past summer, and people need to, quite frankly, get over it. So they're a great team. They got the 3 great players. It really was a great win for us as a team, and we moved to 22-16 with this win, 17-4 at home.